Previously on GWASOM.
We didn't finish the investigation.
We didn't. Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
Oh, well, this will be a short episode then.
Okay.
It's the bloodstained poster. The big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too.
There's two things I'm sure God created: outer space and donuts.
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell found at the scene of the crime?
Genocide
but I don't
Jack's
buy it.
True identity is Toko Fukawa.
Yeah, that'd be kind of Sheepers! Chill, we need to kick Hifumi out of these
Yeah,
things.
could someone kill Hifumi?
Hold on a second.
I was wondering
Yeah,
if...
thank you, Kyoko.
She's like,
Yeah.
I haven't talked yet. Everyone shut up.
Why don't we take a little break from the trial?
Oh?
I'd like
Oh.
you all to come see something.
There's a break.
Games with a side of more! Where do you think we're going?
Sure. I'm not sure.
So before I even knew what was happening, the class trial had been put on hold. We headed off with Kyoko in the lead. And where she took us was... Disneyland! Oh.
The crime scene!
Chihiro's dead, guys! The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom.
So it is still part of the trial. It's just
Yeah.
like... Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
I'd like you to examine the victim's body. One
You
more
and
time.
examining the victim's body. My
Lord.
goodness.
Okay.
You want to check it again? You're getting really weird with this,
Examine the
Kyoko.
entire body very carefully. Take your time.
Examine her
Okay.
carefully.
Okay, can Hifumi be exempt from this?
Hifumi can't do
Monokuma,
it. Yeah,
please.
move him out of here.
No, wait, no, wait, no, wait.
Okay, good. Hey.
Okay,
hey,
good. Yeah,
I like you.
good. No, that's good. Yeah, you stay over there.
You're like, yeah, you.
Probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
Yeah, I guess.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything. It's just based on religious grounds, you know?
You're religious?
Very well.
Don't you use like a crystal
Yeah.
ball? And...
I'll do it. Oh, Sakura's
All right.
gonna do it.
Girl, you shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do
What
it.
do you...
Well,
What?
just
What is that line of
let's
thinking?
just yeah.
Can someone just do it?
Someone do it.
So just leave this to me.
Sakura's like closet excited. Like, just leave it to me, guys.
Some kind of secret girl on girl action.
Oh, not just yaoi.
Not just yaoi,
Not at
no.
all. Stop screwing around.
Okay, here I go.
My
I'm
digits.
sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Putting her hands together in a brief prayer, Sakura then quickly began to quietly examine her body.
Be sure to check her entire body.
Yes,
and I
Kyoko.
believe we will solve this particular.
Okay, Kyoko.
Oh, could you not just tell us?
Entire body? I know you say that, but... What? This is... What is this...
Oh.
Not possible.
Oh
It's
my-
not possible.
Oh.
Sakura's eyes were staring wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is
Is what?
a boy.
Ah.
Uh-huh.
I see.
Ah, I see. So
Uh-huh.
she was actually...
Did you have any inkling on that leading up to, did you ever think maybe there was a chance?
I'm gonna be honest. No.
Oh, the
Wow.
game gotcha.
That was.
This is one of the major things that I was worried about the comments spoiling. So I'm glad,
Oh,
I'm
okay,
really
yeah.
glad that you got here without. I'll have you know, everybody, I was staring at Connor waiting for his reaction to that. It was pretty good. It was pretty good.
I wouldn't joke about this.
That just means that Sakura, like... Anyways,
Yeah,
moving on.
Really true?
So, Chihiro
Alright.
was a guy.
It was a. But that still doesn't mean it's the genocide Jack that, because no one knew.
Right.
No one.
Everybody here is pretty shocked.
Yeah, they're all pretty like, whoa, what?
Like, huh? Have we, is there anyone...
You guys didn't know?
Heck, I knew that right off the bat.
You've referenced Chihiro as she, though.
Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
Huh?
Then he was a cross-dresser?
Oh.
Really on fire! I wish I had.
That would have been like the ultimate Jill kill.
So
That's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting.
Wait, Kyoko knew.
Yeah. Kyoko
So, like,
knew. That's why she was saying, like, examine the body.
Oh, even earlier. 'Cause she was
Probably-
pretty intent on it earlier, too.
She probably didn't know beforehand. I think she probably knew after
During-
she
yeah.
examined the body and was like,
Whoa,
"Oh,
okay."
okay."
It's really, hi.
Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting.
You're my new favorite, Kyoko!
Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial.
I don't like the way he said wave of excitement.
I.
All right.
Okay.
Apologize
Does
for
this change your mind? It doesn't sound like it changes your mind on anything.
shocking
Not
revelation that
really, because
Chihiro
now.
is actually a boy.
Actually, I'm gonna hold my thoughts
Okay, all right.
until later.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl.
I've been so
But a
scared
boy.
that, like, I'm accidentally gonna call Chihiro he. To think that Chihiro something was a boy, that thought never even crossed my mind.
And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Did it?
Well, that's
Of
the
course
thing.
his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim
Ah.
was killed in the boys'
Yeah.
locker room
Okay.
and was then later moved to the girls' locker room. And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls'
Right,
locker room.
because they were working.
Because they were.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
Why? You just keep going, so this is really what happened? What?
For moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
I mean, there doesn't really need to be a motive.
I
Like
must
we said,
admit,
anything to
I did
throw a
find it
wrench in
rather
this, like,
odd.
Yeah.
confuse people. Why did they move the body? What happened here?
Yeah. Exactly.
It's gonna help the killer.
I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
Well,
The most titillating situation.
well,
So now
people are weird in this
everything
game,
has
man.
been
really
connected.
weird.
All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Okay, well, connected.
What is Hina's hair right now?
We still think you're the killer, remember?
Do we? I'm not so
Very
sure.
interesting.
Because now that we know
Very
Chihiro would have had
interesting
no
indeed.
problem getting into the boys' locker room,
It opens it up to.
It opens it up to like whoever
Yeah,
really had
could be
access
male
to
or
that.
female.
But like Byakuya,
I don't think Byakuya gives the
Yeah.
air of like he's not dumb enough to kill someone.
No.
He's off in his own little world.
What about you, Makoto?
Did
After
you kill her
everything we've
or
learned,
him?
Do you
No,
still
I
think
did the
Byakuya's
opposite.
killer?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya
I guess I got
is the
so
one that
used
made
to, like,
Chihiro's death look like
Masking
Genocide Jack did.
that it's a boy that I just now I'm like, oh, she.
I think he might not actually be the killer.
Yeah, no, I
after
don't
all.
think so either. I don't think so
What?
either.
But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
Shut up!
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think
True.
that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Yeah.
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder. At least...
But does that really free him from suspicion? He is a smart guy, but like,
Yeah.
And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy.
Yeah, probably things you would have
If
known
you really
if you
were
had
the
killed
killer,
Chihiro.
that's
I was gonna
what
say,
wouldn't
would the
have had any
killer-
effect on you.
are we going with the idea that the killer knew Chihiro was a boy
That's-
before killing?
Yes.
So that's your thinking.
That's
huh?
what I'm thinking.
Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll.
You know
mark
what
it as
hasn't
correct
come up?
for the time being.
The Celeste's account.
Yeah, Celeste's account has not come up yet.
Well, and I guess Hina's account too.
Yeah.
But I'm just thinking like
He's right.
the
I am
scene
not
with
the
Chihiro
culprit.
being caught with the workout
I
equipment.
just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Wait,
Interesting. Why would you do that?
With us right now?
no shot.
No, I am not effing with you.
Oh!
Oh.
You can't swear?
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Oh, dude, relax.
Go ahead. Find it very hard to
Taka's
believe.
eyes look like
You're free to
onions.
be executed alone.
like a cut onion in half. Ow.
That's
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to
Because
his
it was
body?
fun.
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say?
I guess.
Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
Yeah, I was gonna say we gotta unpack.
There's a
some
few
things.
more things we gotta figure out here.
Wait, I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
No.
Dude, keep up.
I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility.
Yeah.
Because if
What
we're
was
wrong,
Hina's account?
we all die here.
That's true. Very well then.
I forget.
I'm with you too.
Celeste's was the bag.
Yeah,
Like catching
Celeste's
Chihiro
was
with the bag.
Count me in.
Shoot, what did
Do you
Hina
not
say?
have a mind of your
do
own?
not remember.
Of course I do. What am I, an
Is
ant or
this
something?
really helpful, guys?
Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
I wonder if Monokuma has a time limit on this.
Maybe.
He's like, you're taking too long.
Yeah, up until he's bored.
Oh, true, yeah. This is getting stale.
Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
But if Byakuya didn't do it, then who's the real killer? Who murdered Chihiro? There's one thing we can be sure about. What? What did that
Yeah,
say?
there's one thing that we know for
arm of
sure.
the mic was the killer was able to gain access to the real murder scene, which means
Which means the killer is a guy.
Got it!
true
The killer is
because
a guy.
there was no working boys' handbook.
Yeah, exactly. Killer had to have been a guy.
Since the crime scene was the boys' locker room, you would need a boys' handbook to get in. Since Leon's handbook is apparently broken, the killer would have had to use their own. In other words, it'd have to be a guy. But that's still not enough. I need some more. I need to find some more clues.
All right.
Let's do some talking.
See. Make the argument. Celeste's
Okay,
account.
now we're at Celeste's account.
Okay.
Isn't there a single clue that might
Probably Celeste's account.
Probably Celeste's account.
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the
Whoa.
killer?
Did nobody get a look at the killer? What do you mean?
Yeah, clearly no one did. Otherwise,
Someone would have walked in and been
would've
like, "Yeah, I saw it happen."
It's this person, yeah.
How many games of Among Us did you play that it's like, yeah, no, I saw that.
All we need right now is any kind of new
It's
info.
Celeste. Oh,
We
come
do
on.
have new info.
You're just waiting it out to see.
Just waiting
You
out to
want to
see.
know who saw the victim? The killer.
Oh,
And only
no. Oh, good thing we waited. Good thing you waited. Oh, man, that's... You're good at this game, man. I don't know if it's because I'm, like, trying to go with you and, like,
Yeah.
try to forget about things. But it's like, yeah, I don't exactly remember all the things to do. I know the outcome, but, yeah. This is
now
fun.
that you mention it, yes, I did see him.
You did.
Huh? Really?
Huh?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about
Aw, Makoto.
it. The rest of
Cute.
you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Hey.
Hey.
Whatever. Just hurry up and tell us.
Yeah, let's.
Because last night,
I keep looking at these X signs once in a while. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
whoops.
you're dead.
I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag.
Yep.
And then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
Oh.
A track jacket and a duffel bag. But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
No, we didn't.
So what happened to the
Seems
bag?
likely that the
Yeah.
culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
Probably, yeah.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
Hmm.
Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Yeah. Why are you in a
Chihiro
hurry?
told me he was in a hurry.
Unless you were supposed to meet someone.
Ah,
Why would he be in a hurry?
maybe something we've
Yeah.
kind of talked about
Waiting for
before.
him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
Pump
Yup.
the iron.
Pump the
Hina and
iron.
I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always
He was
declined.
uncomfortable around. Maybe that makes a little bit more sense now.
Find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that conversely, He must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much.
So that's probably what Chihiro's embarrassing
So
secret
that he was
memory
willing to
That
risk
was
would have been.
definitely
being
it, yeah.
revealed.
Chihiro Fujisaki is a boy.
Ooh, what a marvelous friendship!
Hi. Remember when you were important?
Whoever is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
Can't
No.
we?
You already have what you need to make the
Yeah,
connection.
I think we kind of do.
Huh?
Where's your mind at?
You know
I'm
who
still
the
thinking
killer
it's
is.
Mondo because he was the one that was like, let's
train. He's
let's
the
get
only
strong.
one who's expressed
He's
interest
the
in-
only one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it.
Seriously?
I guess Taka, like, by extension?
Maybe.
Who is it? Who's the
killer?
Duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Are you sure about that?
Focus on the what?
Focus on the items.
You
The
really
track
think we can
suit?
figure out who did it based on two pieces of
bag and a
evidence that we
tracksuit.
don't have?
Hina would be the one that comes to mind for that because she's an Olympian.
Fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
Noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
No.
Maybe,
What?
but we can make certain inferences.
Where is she going with this?
Just
This is what I mean. Like, I forget all the little connections that get. It's like when you're doing a math problem in high school.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just know the answer and you don't know how to do it.
But fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket? The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse.
So nothing special.
All
Oh, from the
bags
warehouse.
in there
From
are
the
the
warehouse.
same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from.
Did we ever, like,
There might
know
be
that,
some
though?
connection
We did not,
between
no.
The culprit and Chihiro's jacket.
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
Does Chihiro's track jacket really hold some clue about the killer?
That's what we're leaning towards.
Somehow it's really hard to believe. It's kind of all we've got right now, though.
Yeah.
I love the music in this game, dude. So
Celeste
we're back.
counts.
Something tells me we might need
First
to
of all,
suck.
we know where Chihiro
Probably.
was headed. He was on his way to go exercise.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
next
Do
we
know
have to
that.
ask, why did he choose the specific?
Oh my, look at how many
Yeah, my
What do
goodness.
you mean the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit
got it.
because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
Wait, whoa.
Suit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit.
Did anyone ever say what color
I have a white
the tracksuit was?
No, they didn't.
Got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
So I'm wondering, what do we need to steal though? Because Celeste's account doesn't really, or maybe it does.
Maybe it does, because she would have seen it.
No
I was gonna say Celeste's account could contradict because she didn't mention the color.
You
Yeah,
heard him,
she didn't
right?
mention the color.
What he just said without even realizing.
Yeah, no, I heard
She's
it.
right. What he said just now was really odd.
Yeah.
He didn't know something like that.
Yeah, we know. Alright.
First of all,
We know he was on his way, so next bit, why did he choose?
What do you mean?
I got it!
What do you mean?
So, what you're saying is...
Yeah, it's
the
probably
killer was
Celeste's
wearing
account
the same
too.
blue tracksuit as him?
The blue tracksuit is.
Yeah.
That never gets old.
How'd you know?
How'd you know that, Mondo?
How'd you know, Mondo?
You should have just said
Hold on a
tracksuit.
second, Mondo. What did you just say?
What did you just say?
What'd I say?
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said,
I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag.
Yeah, exactly. How'd you know it was blue?
And then I assume he headed off to exercise. No color was mentioned.
about the jacket's color. So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
Well, how does
You just...
Yeah.
in that same breath, how does
Color was Chihiro's.
Oh, so okay, here we. I was gonna say, how does
Yeah.
anyone know what
How's
color?
it? Well, that's why it's so weird, because
Yeah.
no one knows.
No one
Celeste didn't
mentioned.
say it, so why did you say blue?
Now Celeste's about to be like, it was blue.
It was blue. It was indeed
As a
blue.
matter of fact, it was
Shoot.
Blue Mondo.
That is a very big arrow.
Did you tell anyone that?
The only one I told about any.
And you didn't even mention the color.
Yeah, you didn't even mention the color.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
$20, he's like, but she's just making that up because it's convenient for her.
You guys misheard me. I didn't say that.
I said it was the new tracksuit.
No, that can't be it.
No, he wouldn't have seen the clothes during investigation because they were destroyed.
The bag and clothes were surely disposed of.
Right, because they were part of.
So there's no way he could have seen them after the fact.
Wow.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died.
Cherry?
Cherry?
Chihiro? I guess.
Cherry? Are you talking about Chihiro?
Yeah.
So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night.
Why did you see it last night?
And why didn't you bring up the fact earlier that you saw Chihiro
You
last
had
night?
evidence?
He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
Getting a little sweaty.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony,
She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone. So after that, no one
when
would have seen
Celeste
it.
noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag.
Buddy!
Just ran into him briefly. You couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
It would appear you've dug your own grave.
Yeah, whoops, Mondo.
And he was like pretty quiet the whole time.
Yeah.
The first like moment he said anything of importance.
Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
I don't know, Byakuya. I think we're onto
I
something.
understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it?
What?
Your true intention was to draw.
Oh, Makoto!
That's why you said you knew
Oh,
who
I
did
don't
it.
like that look.
To put them on edge.
Although maybe I do.
That's right.
Go back to it.
Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions
What?
from the very beginning.
Oh.
Why?
What? So wait, what was the last hour and a half for then?
That's a good question.
The way he talked?
Because I hate him.
Because I hate him!
The way he was acting, I guess?
Or the...
There was a certain
Yeah, I
turning
guess so.
point that tipped me
Yeah.
off.
Because he's very quiet.
Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently.
My
Oh.
bros?
Call guys dude.
Oh
For
no,
girls,
okay, it's dude and
it's
chick.
He did say dude
And
earlier.
after he was killed, you happened to refer to him as dude.
Holy shit.
He did
Once I
say
picked up
dude.
on that,
Oh my
I decided
gosh.
that Mondo knew something we didn't.
Hmm.
You didn't notice?
So that led her to think
Be like,
maybe I should
wait a
check and see if
second, yeah.
Chihiro...
Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positively frightful.
No, I'm not the frightful
I was gonna
one.
say, you're not the frightful one.
He's like,
oh no!
Equally as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Oh my gosh.
Mondo, was it
This sucks, man, because, like, nobody wants to kill anyone.
No.
really kill Chihiro?
Just admit it, dude.
I didn't kill anyone.
No!
Ah.
Been all over me.
You gotta play a rhythm game with me still!
What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Well, you are the
fact
ultimate...
that you committed a crime.
The ultimate biker gang leader as well. Probably, you know... See the onion eyes?
Oh yeah, true. Yeah. He was like, no, that's not my bro.
My bro!
My bro wouldn't do that.
My reasoning on that
Oh, he's
is
gonna be so
pretty
sad
shady.
if this is true.
I know. Oh, poor guy.
That was vast.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
Well, what?
My time has...
Oh wait, yeah,
Hifumi.
Hifumi. I forgot had like.
Hifumi has a
I
thing!
I have evidence.
He's gonna be like, I have a picture of Mondo killing Chihiro.
Yeah, it's like, bro.
Oh yeah, that reminds me.
No shot.
Weren't you telling me you'd found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
Yeah. What'd you find?
Actually, you know... now that
Dude.
I'm thinking about
Bro,
it, your
just
I saw
say
there was some cheese in the microwave.
everything is relevant right now. Well, maybe not
Confidence, just
everything,
get
but
up and
He's
walk
like,
away.
my time has almost come. No, maybe it's not here.
If you really insist.
we do. Yes. What is it?
Why does his tie have an arrow on it?
Here it is.
Huh?
What do you have there? It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
Okay.
You found it on the ground, right? Then it must belong to...
I guess it's...
Is it... It's mine. It's mine. Maybe Mondo?
It must be Mondo.
Because Chihiro's confiscated.
was confiscated, yeah.
It belongs to... Oh, wait, this wasn't voice acted, so it's probably wrong.
Probably wrong. Oh, yeah, you have yours then.
Then who's what? Wait, why would it be Chihiro's?
Yeah, I've embarrassed myself.
We know we have ours.
Yeah, so it's Chihiro's.
I got it!
Yeah.
Wait,
know
what?
Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime,
Doesn't
right?
it get taken?
Maybe, but unless it's missing.
Oh, true.
For a fact indeed.
Dude, imagine having those lips.
The
The top, like, little balls under your nose.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after
Yeah,
the
This is when Monokuma was like, you can't break it!
You can't break...
That's odd.
I thought he was actually going to.
Quite so fragile.
Now, here we go.
You're right.
Yeah.
They're not.
They're not.
They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
What do you think could break it, though?
And yet, this one does appear to be broken.
Think of the things we've seen.
Sitting
I mean,
useless
like,
in
if
the
you
main
drop
hall.
like a dumbbell on it, like, that would probably do something.
Said they're pretty sturdy. The baseballs wouldn't have broken
That
it.
is a
So,
remarkably high
I don't
failure
know.
rate.
there is something we've seen that maybe might have broken it. But I guess we'll find out.
Mystery in there somewhere? How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
How did the handbook break? There's only one possibility.
By hitting its weak point.
That was something Monokuma mentioned earlier.
He did
There's a
mention
weak
there was a
point.
weak point,
You
yeah.
already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
Yeah! You
Whoa.
remember that?
Monokuma moaned?
Yeah!
But I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession, then...
Monokuma's a liar.
That someone's figured out its weakness.
I'm not.
You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma?
Well, he's not just gonna tell us.
What is it?
Huh? You're asking me?
Or will he?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
Does he want it to be fair?
If I
Oh,
tell
no.
you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
We kind of need to know.
Just tell us already. Why would we want to break our own handbook?
True, they're
True.
handy.
Yeah.
They got like 32 gig of SSD on them.
I have a weakness for pushy demands.
Oh.
But you're sure you
Maybe
won't
keep that in our
follow
back
this
pocket.
example? Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long.
The sauna.
Sauna!
Totally break. I flippin' knew it.
I flippin' knew it!
So that means whose handbooks would all be broken?
Both him and Taka, because they've both been in the sauna.
Mondo?
Or Mondo and Taka, yeah.
So why is Chihiro's broken?
Yeah, because
'Cause
I found the
Mondo
handbook laying on the floor of the sauna.
Taking it into the sauna, I guess.
You think Mondo had Chihiro's handbook at that time?
I don't know.
The temperature in the sauna can
It's
reach
gotta be
over
the sauna.
200
Yeah.
degrees. Strange how you don't get
Yeah, that's kind of... I don't think that's a spoiler to...
because
like, oh, the hot things...
The hot things. What's the only hot thing in the school?
Well, Sayaka's dead, but...
if the hot
I'm
air
kidding.
of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried.
Yeah, that picture, they were pretty on fire.
They were,
That's
yeah.
why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Is that true? It's been so long since I've been in a sauna.
No
I learned
clue.
one new fact today.
Dude.
I learned a new fact.
A trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway, if you found
Anyway, remember our friend died?
then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
What?
The culprit somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Indeed.
True.
Quite
Yep.
the mystery.
Unless it was accidentally brought into the sauna.
What if they found out by accident?
Wouldn't Mondo? Oh, do we know if Mondo's is working?
We don't know if Mondo's is working, so maybe his isn't working. And
He's
was
like, I have mine.
Oh, I have mine. Doesn't mean it's working.
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness? And it
I
broke?
just love looking at
'cause
Mondo.
Taka like undressed
Yep,
to
he
get
had
into the
no-
sauna. Mondo didn't.
He had his
Mondo had
jacket
everything
and
on.
everything,
Yeah,
so-
so
They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And
Yeah,
once they
logic
had
would kinda
Shihiro's
go,
handbook,
"Oh, shoot.
they knew
It was
they
working
had an
before I
easy
went
way
in
to
here."
dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that? I don't know of anyone who took
there's
their
only
handbook
2
into
people
the
who've been in the
sauna.
sauna for an extended amount of time that we know of.
I might know someone who did.
Because you were there.
Because we were there.
Seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna.
Let us pick. Uh-oh. Taka?
To be the one who wore all their clothes into the sauna.
Okay.
Which means...
Obviously, it was Sayaka.
It was Sayaka.
Everyone's like, can you stop picking Sayaka for all of these? She's dead, man. Get over it.
Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
What?
And they're gonna be like,
Yeah,
show us.
Take it out. Prove
You
it.
could prove it
Yeah.
very easily. Oh, Taka.
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago. Remember?
That crazy, crazy episode.
Yeah.
Just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets.
Yep.
So he's had a broken handbook this whole time?
Maybe.
Mondo discovered
Well,
that taking
that-
your
yeah.
handbook
Yeah.
into the sauna could easily destroy it.
Wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill.
I don't know.
Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
I mean, I don't want to believe it either, but I found something that proves it beyond a shadow of a doubt. Can't we just ask him to turn his thing on?
Yeah, we could literally just be like, hey, show us your thing.
What did he find then? Broken a card reader? No. Shihiro's handbook?
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
Interesting. That would definitely prove it.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Maybe.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just
Uh,
fine.
Then show us.
Does it?
See? Look.
Does it though? Like, how are we gonna?
Was wrong after
Oh,
all.
well, no, that's.
Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly.
Okay, what the heck am I choosing here?
Yeah, I don't. I'm sure Mondo's handbook
Yeah.
will definitely show that the handbook is. Oh, must actually be. Oh, Mondo doesn't have.
Let's test Makoto's assertion.
Mondo doesn't have his own
He
handbook.
says is correct,
He has
then
Shihiro's
He's got
handbook.
Shihiro's handbook,
You broke your own handbook.
so he can kind of fly.
In other words, if not, then that proves.
Well, my goddamn
handbook
Yeah.
works just fine.
Oh my god, the handbook.
No, it's not works
Wait,
just
what?
fine. He called me a little bitch.
Wait, what was? Why wasn't that right?
That wasn't right. Okay, hang on. Well, actually, because if we're going with
Let's test
Shihiro's
Makoto's
handbook,
If what he
there's
said
another
you
one.
broke your own. In other words, if then that proves.
Well, my goddamn handbook
Works just.
See? Look.
Where's you going with this? Is it wrong? No, that didn't seem right
No.
either. What do we got here? Do we have to suck?
Maybe. Oh god, we're losing life.
Let's
It's alright,
test
you got
Makoto's
this.
assertion. If what he says is correct, you broke your own
So
handbook.
what we can steal? My handbook works fine,
Is actually broken.
but that doesn't contradict wrong.
That doesn't
And wrong doesn't contradict my handbook
My
works fine,
goddamn
does it?
handbook works just fine.
Is it card reader? No.
Uh-oh.
Shoot.
Shoot!
Oh no. None of this makes any
Let's
sense.
test
Yeah, this-
Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct,
Broken
then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
What the heck?
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken.
There's not a lot of options to
really,
connect, but
handbook works just fine.
Broken handbook?
What?
Oh, it was broken e-handbook.
are we gonna like figure out that the broken e-handbook is his?
Yeah,
or?
just be like, show us?
Mondo, the handbook you have right now.
That's why I thought it would have been Chihiro's handbook.
Okay, well, oh well. Well, we got to it
Hey,
eventually.
you know what? Yeah. We're smart, right?
That was in the main hall.
We got a comment on one of these videos that was like, question, has Brandon played any game ever? And I couldn't tell if it was like a joke or if it was like genuinely asking. But I replied to it and I was like, either way,
What I mean is,
I love this comment.
Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works.
Means I'm playing dumb pretty well.
He took Leon's handbook and replaced it
Playing,
with his
quote
own.
unquote.
After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right. The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly
Oh.
enough to destroy it.
Yeah.
So the handbook in the cubby thingy
Handbook in the main
Was
hall is
Mondo's.
actually Mondo's.
Oh!
Which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now
Actually
is
Leon.
So if we just turn it on and verify, please.
Yeah.
Again, all of this would just be...
the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook.
Not if they're
I was
dead.
gonna say, it's not loaning, it's taking.
Well, here's how I look at it.
A dead
There is a
person.
rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student.
Yeah.
It's kind of a gray area, I admit.
I don't think it is.
No worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting.
I think that's pretty cut and dry. Like, you're not loaning if you're dead.
With a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Yeah.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but...
Son of a bitch.
Classic.
Wrong, bro. Come on. Tell him he's wrong.
Oh, Taka's not gonna like this.
You are wrong. You have to be wrong. Everything you just said is wrong. You made it all up.
Oh?
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case
Here we
one
go.
Okay.
You know what this is, right?
That way,
Is this the rhythm game?
No.
No?
and
We have to
we'll
look
all
back
see
on everything from the
right
beginning.
or wrong.
Okay.
This is the closing argument.
Right. Oh, right.
Manga time.
Manga time. So, la da 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 da.
So Chihiro goes, puts together his bag.
Okay. And
Celeste is like, ching.
Is like,
Remember, you can scroll through, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I
Maybe
see.
that. Yeah. What's that?
What's that? Okay.
And then
Buy stuff that I didn't buy. Get to the locker room.
using
Using that. Enter.
the boys' room. And then we have someone's following.
Someone's following.
Or no, someone's in the room with you.
Yeah.
What would go there? Definitely not switching things up yet.
No. I'm wondering.
Is it the...
Should I swap you there and then have you there?
I don't think so.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, well...
Okay, so approach.
I think the...
No, did I have it right before?
I think you might have had that right.
That.
I don't know if that goes there, but...
What else matches, though, is the thing? Like, nothing.
I think the Chihiro with his back face, the camera, is the one that goes in the previous panel.
Yeah, okay, so that's... that, but, like, the thing
I don't...
is,
Yeah, I
is,
don't
like,
think...
nothing
Is it the doorknob?
No, because it's already in the thing. So there's no reason to...
But it's the culprit with the... Alright, let's go find the ones we do know.
Yeah.
So, like, this here is, like, the killing
here
strike,
would be,
right?
Like, bang. There's no frame for a killing strike, though.
But there is... that? It could be the dumbbell.
It could be the dumbbell.
Because in the next panel, the dumbbell, like...
Dumbbell... No, it's already on the floor here.
Well... What else would go there, though?
I don't...
Alright, go further, and we'll come back to it.
Further, we'll come back to it. So you're already dead. So rolling up the carpet, taking down the poster.
And putting up Oh yeah, no. We'd have to move. We'd have to move to the room before we put up the poster.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the door, maybe? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because now we're going... Oh, no. Hold on, because we're using the key card to get in.
Yeah, but there's a frame for... Oh, there's more. Okay. In, open the door.
These are harder than I remember. Holy crap.
Okay, Byakuya sees it. He smiles. He leaves. Comes back with the cord. And...
Wasn't there one for stringing something up? No.
Go here and he...
Oh, maybe. No, because look, Chihiro's already strung up there. Oh, but that could just be holding.
That could be like, hee.
I don't know about this.
I have no clue. A lot of these don't make any sense to me.
Listen, we're trying to use our brains here, but
Wait,
it's
hang
not really
on.
working.
There's a thing with bloodlust.
That is Byakuya writing.
Yeah. Yeah,
Takes
he's,
the blood.
He's taking the blood.
Use
Okay.
the blood.
So this is the core.
Yeah.
Then Act 5 is
the key
seems
card.
to be that, and then what the heck else?
Would it be that?
That, I guess.
But that doesn't. Oh, is that like the?
Doesn't make any sense, but
So you still have a few that you didn't do.
That
I don't
didn't
think we're
do.
right on this. But
We're
we'll
definitely
see.
not right.
We'll
but
see what we are right on, because you're missing one here.
Yeah. So
The dumbbell's got to be used somewhere, right?
it's gotta be.
Oh, the poster?
splatter,
Yeah.
The killer
Let's
is
try it.
you.
We'll see. Yeah, I don't think we're right,
First, let's take a look back to before the incident.
but we'll see. We'll see how wrong we are.
Yeah.
Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
At
Onward.
the time,
Yep.
She was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag.
Right. Yeah. She sees
All right.
that.
So
Yes.
obviously that was
That
right.
something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste?
Of course I can. This I think is. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I smacked the mic.
With bag in hand,
I think we're
Chihiro
wrong on
headed out,
these.
even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room?
Well, if it was a boy. Oh, hey.
There we go. Okay.
So-
Simple, because she was really a he. Which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room.
Nice.
Okay.
There's no way, right?
Once
Although this is kind of the only
he met
place
with
that.
someone there,
It doesn't
and
fit
the
anywhere
person
else.
he met was the one who killed him.
Not that everything has to be used, but. Yay!
Oh, there we go.
It seems likely that the killer grabbed the
I thought that
nearby
was him working out,
Roshi unsuspecting Chihiro.
not picking up the
Not
dumbbell
picking up
just
the-
to. Although I guess it's the same action. So
Yeah.
then I'm pretty sure this is right.
This should be right.
And attacked him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No shot, we
And
got this
that's
right.
where the blood stains on the poster
No,
I think
don't-
we're wrong at the end a little
I
bit.
don't think we got it all right, but
It was likely in the heat of the moment.
yeah.
The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned.
Yeah, no, this should be. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
right.
There we go.
Which
The
is why
dumbbell, I
first
think.
The dumbbell's
try and
wrong.
hide the act. Then, removing the bloody poster,
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. Yeah, okay, so. Oh, shoot, we are.
Uh-oh. So we
This has to be
need to
right.
get it right, yeah.
So hold on. Maybe the dumbbell isn't used here. Maybe the
not.
dumbbell's just not used.
So rolling up the carpet, taking Chihiro over to the girls.
Yeah, and then, okay, let's just review.
And then in.
Is that it, though? The door? The dumbbell, I don't think the dumbbell is used. I think that's a red herring.
Yeah, dumbbell's not used. So this could be.
That's the killer's hand.
This could be putting the poster up.
That might. Oh, yeah, that is the killer.
Because the poster's up.
Poster
in the
is
next
up already
frame.
here, yeah.
So that could be putting the poster up.
Byakuya.
He comes back.
Now,
with
hold on. He's got the cord. He goes in, uses the cord. What's the next panel there? To tie up.
To tie her up, yeah. And then,
then uses the blood. I think we've got it. Wait, what's the last one we have here?
The only issue I'm having is this.
Yeah, what on earth?
So it's someone throwing... I mean, I guess that makes...
It's like the only thing that...
Nothing else makes... It's not the dumbbell.
There's like a shadow and a...
Unless it's them just like closing the door, but I doubt it.
No.
I'm
Here's
risking
exactly
it.
what
Alright.
Risking it.
The worst that's gonna happen is that like...
Which is why the
I
killer
don't know.
hurried to try
I
and
don't know.
hide
We'll
the
just like...
First,
pick a different thing. I don't
pulling
know.
up the bloodstained carpet. Then, removing the bloody poster.
Yeah.
Go
that made
into
more
the
sense.
girls. Yeah.
We're so stupid!
Finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room.
Yeah.
A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course. But this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl.
No.
Are we right?
After all,
I don't know if we're right here.
We might not be right here, yeah.
Placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls'
Although maybe.
Maybe. I mean...
Yeah!
Okay, there we go.
Nice.
And that's exactly how the killer did it.
It was a weird placement for it. I think the only reason I was confident is because you're right. In the next frame, we see the poster. It's already up.
It's already up, yeah. So,
nice.
So they've been
changed
swapped
the layout
successfully.
Of the boys and girls' locker room in what you might call
a crime scene switch. Nintendo new console. This has to be right.
Could have been the end of
There's
things.
no way.
There's nothing else that would go here.
Byakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation.
Yeah, which by the way, what a dick.
Yeah, my goodness.
Why would you do that?
I mean, he has been all about like he's having fun.
Yeah, exactly. But like, come on, man.
So after stumbling
Trying
on the
to
crime
frame
scene,
someone it could kill you, like
yeah,
he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to work.
Like, what if they had forensics here?
Yeah.
And they were like, Byakuya's fingerprints.
Chihiro's lifeless body.
Could be that he's also trying to, like, scout good prospects. He's like, if we make it out of here, I'll take all the ones who were good.
Well, that's the thing. Only one really is supposed to get
the
out.
illusion that genocide
I kind of forgot about that.
No!
Please only be half a heart. Oh.
No. Uh-oh.
Wow.
Is that bad?
All right, well, hold on. Give us a sec, guys.
Here's exactly what happened.
I think we got it, guys.
I think we did. Maybe if this last one is correct.
We only have one left to get right.
Yeah.
Already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings.
Yeah.
Arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence. Chihiro's handbook.
Oh, right, because look, it's all steamy.
Yeah.
That is correct, then. I'm almost positive.
Yeah,
yes, yes! Only one more challenge to go.
Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna.
Yeah.
And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played out.
And that was...
That was Mondo.
Loafhead McGee.
Mondo Owada.
Why do you gotta say your last name?
Yeah, you gotta do the full name.
Wait. No. This can't be right.
I can't believe how early on you called it. Like, you weren't sure, obviously.
I wasn't
but, like,
sure, but like I was
You
like,
were pretty, like, Mondo-centric.
Yeah. I was Mondo or Sakura at first. I was like, it's one of those two. But then as it went on, I was like, no, it's not Sakura.
Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him.
Evidence that Mondo is the killer that already revealed itself earlier in the trial. If I can somehow show where Mondo's handbook is right now, once I do that, everything will become clear. A new element has been added to the periodic bullet time battle.
Sure.
There's another bullet time battle?
Fever time and nega time.
But what the heck?
During a bullet time battle, if you press the space key...
We already know that.
Fever time will activate and the tempo will be forced to its max. At this point, if you push the buttons at random, you won't miss.
Wait, what? Oh, so bullet time is the...
So you can push RMB, LMB, RMB, LMB, however you want to destroy the opponent's verbal assault. Okay, so this is just the rhythm
This is
game?
the final... Yeah, bullet time battle is the final game.
Okay. Right, yeah. So we've also... Oh, so your opponent can now use the...
Wow.
The time as well. Okay.
Your tempo marker will disappear, making it quite a bit tougher to hit the buttons in rhythm.
Okay.
No, never mind. I'm sure it would be nothing would happen. I don't want to be. Okay. So
Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
how confident are you in your rhythm game skills?
Not at all. We're gonna try this though.
All right. Final challenge.
All right.
I guess I should have been like touching base with the viewers. How's everyone doing? Holy smokes.
Oh, it's him.
Show me some evidence.
Nice.
You're wrong.
Yeah, you got it.
Ah,
I won't listen.
there we go.
I
win
refute
it.
you.
No.
Wait, you weren't kidding.
Show me some evidence.
How?
I won't
Keep going.
listen. False.
Keep going. There you go.
I refuse to vote.
Oh, wait, negative? What?
Show me some
You gotta.
evidence.
He's doing the nega time thing.
How do I combat that?
You don't.
You don't?
You just have to keep
I
your
just
rhythm.
have to-
Keep your rhythm. I guess you could use your
Show me some evidence.
space bar.
I won't listen.
So if you hold space, you could just click, 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 I guess. But I guess you're
refuse to vote.
doing pretty good.
Okay.
Nice!
There we go.
Final strike. What was it?
Show me some evidence.
You gotta shoot. You gotta shoot.
Shoot?
Oh, I was gonna say out the words.
Yeah, I just shot, so alright.
Did you see what it was?
No. I had no idea. I was just panicking. I was like, okay, shoot.
Okay.
Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with
Was
Leon's.
replacing his handbook.
Right.
In which case, we can just check each of our
Yeah,
handbooks right
okay,
now.
that's what we wanted. So.
Yep.
Once we do that,
Could have been over 40 minutes ago. Uh-oh.
Oh, you're just gonna admit to it?
Yeah. I did it. I killed him.
Oh.
Alright. What the heck happened, Mondo?
What the heck? All right. Well, I think that's long enough. No, I'm just kidding. We will see the resolution. 80
Alright,
coins.
80
And you got an A.
Hey, alright.
Congratulations.
Nice.
Bro, what are you saying?
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just give up.
Aw.
Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Okay.
Okay.
You got it.
Hold on.
No, Taka.
No, Taka. He's admitted to it.
Yep.
Time for
Denial's
the
not
moment
gonna
we've
help
all
you.
been waiting for. Grab your lever and give it a yank. Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice?
I can't
or the
believe
dreadfully
Genocide Jill
wrong
did it.
one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna
Let us
be?
pick.
Let's pick Monokuma. Hurry up. My goodness.
Yeah, they really do love this, like, drawn-out thing.
Yeah.
Though, we probably should have done the investigation in the last episode. Alright, it looks like Mondo,
Alright,
was
Mondo.
voted.
It's you.
What?
Uh-oh! This time it looks like you got it right again! Yes, it is so. The Blackened that killed Chihiro Fujisaki was... Mondo Owada! Dot.
Unbelievable.
In case you're wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer. Aw. You're treading very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful. I refuse to believe it. There's no way he would kill someone.
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, thank you.
What is this?
Why are you apologizing? Why? Why? Why did you do it?
Now then,
Well, it looks like Mondo's taken a vow of silence, so allow me to explain on his behalf.
actually,
The story of the murder this time is the sad story of two men. Oh, but for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can hit the control key to fast forward the text. You want to hear it?
I guess we'll hear it while we're here.
Anyway, there was once a young boy, and his name was Chihiro Fujisaki. he had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. "You're so weak, even though you're a boy." He'd heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into that weakness, to take on the fragile form of a petite young girl. He had chosen this as his way out. Nobody will be able to say anything about "even though you're a boy." But no matter how tightly he wrapped around himself in that shell, totally nailed that, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him, and was not so easily weeded out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it only grew stronger and stronger. "I'm weak."
Weak, 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 weak.
Once the killing game had begun here at school, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, this world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. Which of course included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy.
Hey,
And that was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust into such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair.
What?
And yet...
I'm sorry.
I don't really want to talk about it right now.
But...
But I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later. And try my best. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone. Annoyingly, he used the thread of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger.
That's right.
Now's my chance.
I want to change.
I'm going to get stronger and accept who I am. Strong enough so that when someone says, "even though you're a boy," I'll be okay. I'll get better. With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so... that day, he made the commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to... But sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it.
Hey,
When he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be good to ask someone's help. But he wanted to tell that person his secret first, and then ask them to help him from there. And the person he went to...
Yeah, that's right.
It was me.
Yup, it sure was! The biker gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. So Chihiro probably figured that, even if he confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep it the secret. Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was the very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to. Deep shit. Maybe talking to Mondo about it will help give me some courage. So he went and asked Mondo to help him become strong, labeled incorrectly. That was his aspiration. And he thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come close to that.
Correct.
So, that must be why Mondo did what he did, to keep the promise he made to Chihiro. Huh? Did what he did? You mean that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room into the girls' locker room?
Indeed.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean.
Wasn't that to cover up what he'd done?
Certainly.
Yeah, but if the promise was more important,
Yeah.
that could have been part of it, but I don't think that was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he'd made to Chihiro.
But how does moving the body keep his secret?
Oh my goodness, Hina.
Because...
Because if everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity. So, he tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook, see? Then Mondo did all that to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro? No, definitely not. I hate Makoto sometimes. Can we just see him get killed? Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why? Why did you... Very sighy.
Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it after all. The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed.
What is this?
That's impossible! Nothing could have been that bad! Something he didn't want anyone to know, even if it meant killing someone?
You're wrong.
It's impossible!
Don't make me repeat myself.
How many times must I repeat myself? To judge others by your own standard is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can. That's all there is to it.
While we're on the subject, why don't I tell you? That embarrassing memory, the secret he didn't want anyone to know.
Hey,
You want to know what Mondo did?
Damn.
He killed his own brother. Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraff across the country tremble. But the only reason he had a chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone.
That's his bro!
Mondo's older brother's name was Daya Owada. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daya that Mondo ever got on a motorcycle. Vroom vroom, vroom vroom. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust, or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of the starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang. And before anyone knew it, it had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Daya, the older brother, #1 in the gang, and his #2, his younger brother Mondo. In the beginning, everything was perfect. Everything was peaches and gravy. Wow. But when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the gang from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul.
The kid's gonna take over for Daya, huh? Daya created this gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Can someone like that really be our leader?
Did he really kill him out of jealousy?
All that'll do is make the gang look bad.
Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of all the other gang members. Sure. Which is why...
I
gotta get stronger. Stronger than Daya. Once. Just one time. No matter what, I gotta win.
Don't fuck with me.
I don't care what it takes. I gotta come out on top.
And on the night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race.
Crazy Diamond.
But during the race, tragedy struck.
Oh, he didn't kill him.
He didn't kill him.
The kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into oncoming traffic. But suddenly...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember now.
Yeah, he saved them.
So inherently got him killed.
Yeah.
Oh! Laying in his kid brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words.
My bad, kid. I fucked up. Sorry.
Of course, he knew it was his brother's fault, but Daya never blamed him for what happened.
Hey, kid. The rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together. 'Cause it's the team, you and me put together. It's a promise between men.
Damn. He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang. In order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother, he could never admit that it was his own weakness that had caused the accident. And as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who'd bested his big brother. Daya was gonna lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth. He wanted to lead the team so bad, he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother.
I'm strong. Strong, 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 strong.
And yet, the story kept going on.
Oh,
As soon as our killing game began, he realized no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And the lovely hateful... Okay, I'm not repeating voice lines.
Yeah, revealing the embarrassing secret.
And no problem shedding the light. Mondo killed his own older brother.
Yep. No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death, all the guilt I'd been carrying around, it all would have been for nothing. So that's why I...
Mondo!
After I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with a kind of fuzzy uneasiness and just started swirling around. I'd never felt anything like it before.
Boy, Makoto's secret was a whole lot less crazy than these guys.
I didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while, that fuzzy uneasiness turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety way down in my stomach. And it was right around then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. And right there, he told me a secret. Seriously? Jesus.
I'm sorry I lied to you.
But why?
There's so much backstory.
Yeah. Why now? Why are you telling me this all of a sudden?
Huh?
Because, I mean, you've kept that secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would...
But...
You're right, but...
I want to change.
Okay. I wrapped myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever.
His words were like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I'd been living myself.
I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong, it can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Mondo might tell us. Man.
You piece of...
So what? You're saying I should just say it?
What?
You're saying if I really am, I should just be able to tell everyone my secret?
Huh?
Oh, that's not me.
I was jealous. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness, to try and overcome it. It was the kind of strength I'd never had. So I was jealous of him. And that jealousy broke me.
What?
Are you making fun of me?
What?
I'm strong. Are you fucking with me right now?
No.
I'm not making fun of you. You really are strong, Mondo.
Felt like I could hear something starting to creak.
What?
Something inside my head.
He snapped?
What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to just sit back, let my secret get revealed, and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
Why did you have to tell me all that? Are you trying to rub my failure in my face?
No, I just really admire you. I admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. I am strong. Strong. I'm strong. Strong.
I think it's a song. Strong.
Stronger than you.
You son of
and stronger than Daya!
That name always makes me laugh.
I don't remember anything after that. When I woke up again, he was laying at my feet, covered in blood. I had the dumbbell in my hand. I was just staring at him, down on the ground.
Dang. Hey!
I
killed him.
I killed Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Mondo! He was normally so aggressive, so angry. He hid that weak side away from everyone. That was his secret. A weakness like that lived in a heart like this, and it turned him cold-blooded. Like a lizard. God damn it! Screw you, Monokuma. Look at him, you see? You're all just like him. For a secret from the past, for a memory. For that, he killed another living human being in cold blood. He couldn't cut free of his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what his true strength is. Did you see hope anywhere in there? 'Cause I sure don't.
You bastard! Just shut up, you son of a bitch! Go ahead! Say that again, I dare you!
Yep.
Okay, I'll say it as many times as I want. Is what I want to say, but... Unfortunately, I can't do that right now, because the time for punishing is fast
approaching?
Punishing?
It can't be.
I mean, you made me split this into a two-parter already.
You mean execution?
That's what I promised you, right? The blackened that disturbs the peace will be punished.
Ridiculous.
Hold on!
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For Mondo Iwata, the ultimate bike gang leader.
No, wait!
Let's give it
everything we've
got. It's punishment time!
Alright.
I said wait!
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
What a great voice actor, eh? He's
Yeah.
got that, like, low...
Alright, here we go.
We'll try to describe what's happening in the murder punishment thing.
Yeah.
Because I think I do have to blur these.
Probably, yeah, just to be safe.
It's more of a copyright thing for the anime.
Yeah.
So we have a giant swirly swirl.
Yeah, interesting.
It's looks like a record player. Mondo's on a bike with Monokuma.
Strapped to a bike.
Big ol' close-up of Muffin Head. Monokuma has one too!
Are they just gonna drive him into something, or... Oh, it's one of those cages. Are they just gonna go so fast he just dies? He's just gonna, like...
It's called the Cage of Death. Let's, vroom, 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 vroom. He does like bikes. This should be fine.
He does, yeah, definitely.
Oh, bye, Monokuma.
Oh, bye-bye.
Yep, here we go.
Yeah.
Around and round we go.
Round and round so fast that that's just it. What the
Monokuma's hula hooping, what?
Oh, and
it's
electric
supercharged.
now. Okay.
Mondo doesn't look too hot. He's oh.
Yeah.
Oh. So what happens when you get sped to death, I wonder?
Nothing good. I mean, Mondo's not even there anymore.
He's not on the bike.
So, yeah,
and Monokuma looks like he's out. Wow, he's just straight up not there.
Yeah.
What do we got?
We got a Mondo butter. Yeah. There we go. Yep.
Mondo butter.
Mondo butter.
And Monokuma's proceeding to use that on his pancakes.
Great.
So yeah, I was sorely mistaken how long that was gonna take.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've split this into 2 parts, but same day.
But
We're gonna do a double
we'll do,
upload
like,
for
a
this,
double upload,
just so that you're not sitting at a 3-hour video. I'll find a good spot to cut it in half.
Yeah.
But you all don't have to worry about that because I've already done it.
Yeah.
We are gonna call it right there.
We're gonna
though.
call it here. Yeah. It's
late.
We've been recording.
I don't want to
said,
keep
for-
the people in my house awake. So thanks for sitting down with us over these 2 episodes. Connor, how are you feeling? Other than tired.
Other than tired, mostly,
just the game.
honestly.
Think about the game.
The game, yeah, you know, it went pretty much how I expected.
Yeah,
it
you
to.
called it.
Yeah.
You kind of call. Other than Chihiro being a boy.
Yeah, that one I didn't call.
No,
that was not something I had in mind. But
all right, well, I guess we'll pick it up. We'll pick it up whenever we pick this up. I'm not exactly sure how quickly we'll get back. Maybe the next week of episode. I don't know.
Maybe.
Keep it locked. We'll be back with Danganronpa eventually.
Yep.
And until next time.
On another episode of GWASOM.
Thanks for watching. To keep on top of every new upload, subscribe to GWASOM and hit the bell so you never miss the action.